I see you dancing.
We're all getting into the groove of this. How would you feel like you'd feel if you were a player or a coach in this moment? You get to be celebrated to making it to this game here tonight.
I mean, you have so much adrenaline as is for a state championship game. Then the lights come off. You see all of your students in the student sections with glow sticks, lights flashing everywhere, the smoke as your name's getting read over the PA system in here. It doesn't get any better than this.
It really doesn't. Here comes the fog as the players, coaches, and refs make their way around the tunnels. The anticipation brewing.
The DJ's ready for the game.
Who's not ready for this game?
Oh, yeah.
If you don't have chills in this moment, something is wrong with you.
Or you're watching on mute.
Meetings 1 through 3 happening in their respective home gyms. But meeting 4 takes place in an absolute crazy festival of lights.
Everyone let out by the officials. You love the teams coming out together, region rivals meeting for a state championship.
Teams moving side by side as we'll go through the lineups and introduce the coaches. The Tabiona and Rich Faithful on their feet, waving those glow sticks and letting their voices ring out in support of their teams.
For the designated visiting team, the Tabiona Lady Tigers. Number 1, Chloe Tiffy. Number 2, Talia Mored. Number 4, Hayden Henderson. Number 5, Bella Giles. Number 15, Riley Curry. Number 20, Jasmine Jenkins. Number 21, Elizabeth Giles. Number 23, Adri Fabrizio. Number 24, Olivia Peterson. Number 33, Destiny Jones. Number 35, Kayla Giles. And number 44, Macy Hankman. The booking from the Tabiona is Jen Curry. The assistant coaches, Jed Fabrizio, Monty Clyde, Hannah Strebel, and Shantea Allred. The head coach of the Lady Tigers is Jake Fabrizio. And now the non-starters for the designated home team, the Rich Rebels. Number 2, Kira Jolly. Number 12, Jalen Lutz. Number 20, Lydia Taylor. Morse. Number 23, Lacey McKinnon. Number 24, Brooke Compton. The managers, Corey Stacy. The bookkeeper, Lynn Weston. Assistant coaches, Brittany Pugmire, Cam Jarman, and Cameron Calder. The head coach of the Rich Lady Rebels is Cody Lundgren. The athletic director is Cooper Cornea, and the principal is Jesse Calder. The athletic director and principal for the Tabiona Lady Tigers is Darren Jensen. Teams returning to benches.
And now it's time for the starting lineups.
This is the best part here. Everyone gets their name right, and now it's the starters, one at a time, alternating between the teams. If you're not ready for a state championship,
What are you even doing?
it's March.
We sleep in May.
Starting lineup, starting for the visiting home team, the Tabiona Lady Tigers. The 5'10" senior, number 3, Michaela Sanders. For your home team, the Rich Lady Rebels, the 5'11" sophomore, number 22, Raylan Pugmire. Starting for the Tabiona Lady Tigers, the 5'7" sophomore at guard, number 10, Joy Giles. And starting at guard for the Rich Lady Rebels, the 5'5" junior, number 3, Molly Weston. Starting at guard for Tabiona, the 5'8" senior, number 11, Macy Rhodes. Starting at guard for the Rich Lady Rebels, the 5'7" senior, number 15, Paige Smith. At forward for Tabiona, a 5'9" junior, number 13, Peyton Pippy. At forward for the Rich Lady Rebels, a 5'6" senior, number 31, Cass Argyle. Up forward for the Tabiona Lady Tigers, a 5'10" sophomore, number 32, Peyton Pippy. And for the Rich Lady Rebels, up forward, a 5'8" sophomore, number 42, Brendan Hatch. Your officials for tonight's
So they have just announced the starting lineups for the state championship, and we will bring it to you here up in the booth. The Blackburn Propane broadcast booth, that is,
The best
powered by
broadcast-
family, fueled by
It's
trust.
the best broadcast booth in the business.
Starting with the Tigers, it's going to be Sanders alongside Gines, Rhodes, Pippy, and Cadence Pippy down low. And then over for the Rebels, that's going to be Molly Weston, Paige Smith, Braylon Pugmire, Cassandra Argyle, and Brenley Hatch. Oh, my goodness. Here it comes, the first quarter. Nate Thatcher alongside Dallin Richards as we get ready for the UMWA tip-off. United Mine Workers of America is a powerful voice since 1890, the union for all workers. To join UMWA for a more secure future, call today at 435-820-2692. Tabby starts with the ball. Here come the Tigers the other way. Shot down low, no good. Rebound collected by Pugmire. Oh, here come the Rebels in transition. They pick up their dribble. Up top is Weston. Now moving over to the left is Smith, back up top. Ball finding its way around the perimeter. Now it's with Argyle. Trying to get it down low to Pugmire. She's in the middle range. Picks up her dribble. She's met by 3 Tigers. Weston thought about a 3. Shot clock at 5. Down to Pugmire. Turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound out to the Tigers. Here comes Rhodes the other way. Macy driving to the rack. Kicks it outside. Giants for 3. Rims out. Fight for the rebound. Won by Rhodes. Put up and in. The first two go to the Tigers.
Macy Rhodes cleaning up on the offensive glass. A good look from Gines from deep, but Macy Rhodes there for the cleanup. Tigers on top early.
Down low, here's Hatch. Kicks it outside. Weston going to take the screen. Ball's loose, and it's stolen. Here come the Tigers again. It's Pippi in the open floor. She goes up and is fouled. She'll head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for two.
And we talked about Tabiona. This is now their 5th straight state championship game, and the experience of playing in these games before can't go unstated. Last year, they got off to a slow start by down 9 after the first quarter to the Bobcats, getting out to a much better start here early on.
Let's throw it down to Tyler with our first Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. Tyler, what have you got for us?
Yeah, guys, as you mentioned, this is the 4th time these teams are meeting this season. Coach Lundgren said that his message to his girls is just go out there and have fun. You've played this team before. The meaning of the game is more, but you've already been here, so just enjoy it. And Coach Fabrizio, when it comes to guarding Braylon Pugmire inside, he said they need to pick their poison. You either have to focus on Pugmire and make the others beat you, or just guard everybody and try to minimize the damage that Pugmire gives to you. Back to you.
Shout out to Tyler Gibb for our Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. Go to utahsummergames.org to register today. Here are the Rebels going to the basket. Smith is up. Off the glass, no good. She gets her own board, though. Kicks it out, and a traveling violation is going to be called against the Rebels.
And Argyle there shuffled her feet after the pump fake. Had a driving lane, but can't shuffle your feet there before you start your dribble.
Seems to be a hesitant start for Rich, the top seed coming into this tournament. Here comes Tabiona the other way. It's Rhodes, right wing. Kicks it back to Pippi, who drives back to the basket. Layup no good. There's another offensive board. It's blocked down low. Pugmire's right there.
And who else but Pugmire? But a turnover for Rich as she dribbled it off her foot. Great backcourt pressure defense there by the Tigers and Peyton Pippi, forcing the Rebel turnover.
Seems that Rich is going a little bit too fast than what they want to do here early on in this first quarter.
You just need to find a way to slow down. Adrenaline will start to wear off, and you'll realize it's just another basketball game. Everything stays the same as what you've done all season to get out to your impeccable record. Just 2 losses in the regular season.
There's a turnover for the Tigers as the high entry-level pass sails over Tabiona. They're picking up a little bit of a full-court press here. Weston goes over to Smith. Now it's at Pugmire. She's met by 3 Tigers. Still finds a way to fight through, and she's fouled on a reach-in.
And this Tabiona defense, they like to trap the ball every time it moves. So if you're the Rebels, you have to find a way to reverse the ball to the opposite side of the court and make those weak side passes. That's how you can beat this defense. But so far, the Tigers defense able to recover flawlessly early.
Argyle open for 3 for a moment, but then they bring it back out. Weston has it. She thinks about it, but she's double-teamed. Nice cut by Paige Smith, but she's met immediately by Pippi. And a steal for the Tigers. Pippi again in open floor. Pass down low, almost picked off by Argyle, but it's going to stay here with Tabiona.
And that Tabiona's defense leading to their transition offense here, doing a good job getting out in transition, especially Cadence Pippi being aggressive here early, getting to the rack.
We saw that full court pressure defense in their win on Wednesday's game against Monticello, where they only allowed 16 points to the Buckaroos. And Pippi just lets it soar over her head for a moment. Pugmire's fighting for it.
And it was tipped by Pugmire, so no backcourt violation. A near turnover for Tabiona.
Rhodes looking to get a screen, weaves through the defense, almost gets it off the glass. Rebound's being fought for down low. It's a scrum, and it's going to be a jump ball heading the Rebels' way.
And Pugmire won't get credit for a block there, but she altered the shot from the Tigers so well. And then see 3 different Rebels crashing, trying to fight for that rebound.
Almost picked off near the baseline. Here come the Rebels the other way as they break, and then they'll slow things down. Weston has it up top. Over left to Smith. Pugmire still in the middle. Instead, it's cross court to Argyle. Back up top, Weston for three. Bullseye. Molly Weston gets the scoring going for the Rebels, and we're all notched up here at 3.
Talk about the confidence there by Weston. A deep three from the Bryce Canyon City three-point line, all the way out past the third three-point line here in the SVC.
So Argyle will check out as Kira Jolly comes in. Rhodes going to bring it across for the Tigers. Macy looking to get a handoff to Pippi. Pippi moves around a double screen, kicks it out to Gines. Lots of handoff movement on the perimeter. Joy has it up top. Close to 10 seconds on the shot clock here. Gines will take a three. Got it to go. Joy Gines responds with a Bryce Canyon City three-pointer of her own. Bryce Canyon City, the city of hoodoos.
And that's great ball movement from the Tigers as they get another steal here.
There's Pippi over to Joy. She'll pick up her dribble and give it back up to Pippi. Tigers lead at 6-3. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first. Here's Macy driving to the basket, and she's fouled on her shot.
And it's the ball movement for Tabiona here. Macy on the Rhodes on the drive, able to get that driving lane and draw the foul because of the ball movement, getting it back to the weak side.
That'll be the first foul against Braylon Pugmire. Second team foul for the Rebels. 2 on the other side for the Tigers as well. Rhodes, first free throw from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line is good. She's now up to 3 points here in this first quarter. Isabella Gines checks in as Peyton Pippi comes out. Trying to go 2 for 2. Can't. Off back iron. Rebound out to Paige Smith. Tigers being relentless with that full court defense. Paige Smith almost traveled with that pivot foot. That was close.
Close, and even though Tigers backing off a little defensively, that was a nice backdoor cut.
And Paige Smith capitalizes. She gets her first 2 on a beautiful offensive half-court play that cuts it to 7-5.
But sometimes when you mix up your defense like that, it can throw the offense off just as much by not showing pressure as the Tigers did there.
Macy Rhodes, on the other hand, can't get the layup to go on the left. Pugmire with the board. And a beautiful move in transition finds Hatch wide open underneath the basket. We're all tied up here at 7.
And that's just great ball movement in transition. Hatch running down the middle of the court. No one picks her up. Gets the open layup.
Here's Gines going all the way around the team as a 3 is up, and a foul is going to be called. And this might be 3 free throws right here for the Tigers.
That is looks like Kira Jolly there just trying to close out on Pippi. Gines there was the shooter, and just a bit too aggressive, got into the landing space.
So Joy Gines, the sophomore, will head to the line for 3 free throws. First one swishes. Now she's up to 4 points here in this first quarter. Has half of her team's points. Second one rattles out. So Hatch will come out as Lacey McKinnon comes in, seeing her first action. Last one's up and in. So she goes 2 for 3 from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Pugmire looking to inbound as Tabiona retakes the lead at 9-7. Here's Weston. Tabiona still bringing that full court press, but they break it with Jolly. Molly guarded closely by Allred. Pugmire double teamed. Now it's back out up top. Weston for another 3. Oh my goodness! That one was good from the NBA 3 almost.
And Weston, no hesitation again, catch and shoot. Doesn't matter how deep you are, it's going in if you're number 3 in white.
Rebels take the lead at 10-9. That's another Bryce Canyon City three-pointer. Here's Pippi on the other end. Hard off the glass. Rebound out to Jolly, and a foul called on a reach-in on Macy Rhodes.
And that's the risk you play when you're trying to get steals in the backcourt like Tabiona likes to do. You'll pick up some of those fouls, but those fouls early on isn't something that head coach Jake Fabrizio's too worried about. You just have to be careful to not get in foul trouble.
Here come the Rebels the other way as they break. Up top with Jolly. Now with Weston. Just under a minute and a half to go here in this first quarter. Pugmire still looking for her first points. She's picked off.
Cadence Pippi again getting a hand on that for the steal.
Stolen by Paige Smith on the other end. Here's Weston over the Zions Bank logo. Finds Jolly up top. Now over in the corner with McKinnon. Oh, and a nice pass down low. Braylon misses the layup on the right side. Wow, we haven't seen that at all this weekend.
No, and that's one Pugmire will want back. Just found herself, I think, more open than she was expecting. Put a little too much on it off the glass.
Rhodes somehow makes her way through 3 defenders, but she can't finish on the left side. So both teams, maybe some nerves playing into these bunny shots down low. Pugmire to Paige Smith, wide open for the mid-range jumper. Too strong. And the board finds its way out to the Tigers. Shot clock turned off.
Tabiona can hold for a final shot if they choose. If they get an open driving lane for Rhodes earlier, she'll have the green light to take it.
Rhodes is going to hold it. Coach Fabrizio telling Giants to move back to the corner, let Macy work. Here's a 3 in the other corner. Too strong, no good. Pugmire's got it, and a few seconds still on the board. A huge pass tipped off by the Tigers again, and then a foul on the other side. That'll stop things with 1.3. And it looks to be the second against Kira Jolly.
And that was a great recovery there from Isabella Gines, getting back in transition where Pugmire threw the outlet pass thinking it was going to be a wide open layup at the buzzer. Instead, Gines breaks it loose as Rhodes will have a chance at a full court heave.
And that will do it for this first quarter. It's Rich leading Tabiona 10-9. This is state championship basketball brought to you by SUU on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah, the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, including arena events, all mule fun rodeo, and ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Dave Stamey and Bren Hill. The premier Chrome and the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
We welcome you back into the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. Nate Thatcher alongside Dallin Richards, Aiden Ford, our producer, Ozzy on the stats. And Dallin, as we start this second quarter, let's do some Fab Rats trivia.
Let's do it. I love Fab Rats. You can win some Fab Rats merch here. We still got plenty of t-shirts to give out to the winner. We'll ask a question. You email us at uhsslive@gmail.com with the answer. And if you're right, you can win a Fab Rats t-shirt. The question for today's state championship game, as we get a jump ball and a Tabiona turnover, was when was the last time each of these two teams won a state championship? So we're looking for 2 years, one for Tabiona and one for Rich, on when each of them last won the last state championship for their respective schools.
As Dallin mentioned, make sure to email your answer to uhsslive@gmail.com and make sure to check out Fab Rats, an entertaining, family-friendly YouTube channel. Here are the Rebels up top. Now Weston up top with Argyle. Pugmire staying down low in the middle. They're trying to get it to her. Now they do. It's a bounce pass. Oh, and she takes a mid-range jumper, hits it. And there's Pugmire's first points. It comes at the beginning of the second quarter.
And that was a good move there from Pugmire. Pull up from 15 feet out before the double team of the Tigers can get to you on the block.
Gines on the left side thought about taking that college three. Instead, here's Macy driving this time on the right side. Gets it off the glass, but it's a little too strong.
And Macy Rhodes does such a good job of splitting double teams on her drives. You see it again there. Just couldn't get the finish.
Rich's lead now up to 3 after that last Braylon shot. She's got it again. Far block. Using those moves down low. Can't get it. And Rich can't save it in bounds. It's off of Smith. Let's send it down to Tyler Gibb for the next Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. Tyler?
Yeah, guys. Molly Weston was a point of emphasis pregame for the Tabiona defense. Coach Fabrizio mentioned again in that last huddle at the quarter break that they can't let Molly Weston get free for separation. She hit 2 threes in the first quarter. That's something to monitor going forward.
Thank you, Tyler. That Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. Registration is now open to go to utahsummergames.org. First foul goes against All Red as it was an offensive charge. So Tabiona a little bit more stagnant on offense since they took that early lead. They now trail it by 3.
Yeah, it was that quick start for Tabiona. Rich, though, settled into this game now, getting more effective looks on offense as they head through Pugmire.
Pugmire double team for a moment, then kicks it out. Argyle's going to drive baseline. She's fouled. And it looks like that one's going to go against Joy Gines.
And that's Joy Gines' second foul here early on. Something she'll have to be careful with. Still 6 minutes left in this first half.
So the Rebels will get a reset shot clock here, baseline. Trying to get it into Pugmire, but it's stolen away. Nice defense that time as Sanders brings it in. Here's Rhodes. Over to Joy. Ball just keeps finding its way around the perimeter. Rhodes loses it for a moment, but then recollects. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gines is on the right side. She's got to go. She drives. Tries to get it down low to Sanders, but it's another turnover. Paige Smith collects.
And Pugmire got her hand on the pass there to deflect it and runs the court beautifully for the and one.
Pugmire doing what she does best, and now she's finishing through contact. She can get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
And no better place to be on a basketball court than at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, especially for an and one opportunity.
So Sanders picks up her second foul, and Pugmire's now getting going here in this second quarter. Just as Tyler mentioned, Coach Fabrizio had to pick his poison, and right now Pugmire coming back after she was held scoreless in the first.
And the Tigers did a good job keeping Pugmire scoreless, not giving her easy looks, but then that allowed Molly Weston to hit 2 threes. Now you turn around to the second quarter. Weston hasn't gotten any open looks from outside, but Pugmire 5 early points.
She has all 5 for Rich, and in fact, she's the only person to score a point here in the second quarter as we are almost 3 minutes in. Here's Pippi, right wing. Looking to find something. She gets Rhodes down low. Oh, that's a tough turnaround jumper, but it's Macy Rhodes. She gets it to go. Now she's up to 5.
And Rhodes and Pugmire, the matchup everyone was looking forward to coming into today's game, hasn't disappointed yet.
Paige Smith for 3, almost banks it off the glass from the corner. That's almost impossible, but somehow it was that close. Here's Rhodes the other way, weaves her way through the defense, and it's a turnover. Pugmire's got it.
And it looks like Smith may have gotten her hand on it there for a block.
Here's Paige in the corner, out to Molly Weston. She's going to drive. Oh, and a beautiful dish down low. Pick and roll. Pugmire again. Now she has all 7 for the Rebels here in the second.
That Weston to Pugmire or Stockton to Malone, that was ran to perfection.
Those girls have a lot of experience playing together. Here's Joy, right side. Tabiona still looking to get another bucket. Macy Rhodes, the only player to score here in this quarter. Joy up top. Deep 3. No good. Weston collects. Oh, and beautiful transition offense finds Paige Smith, but she's blocked down low by Pippi.
That was a great recovery by Pippi to get back, having a great defensive game here early on.
And they're going to say that's off the body of the Rebels, so here comes Tabby the other way. All red in the corner. Dishes it out off the hands of Cadence for a moment. She'll recollect herself. Here's Rhodes. Dishing it out. Deep two off the right side. No good that time from Peyton. And a foul is going to be called down low.
They're going to get Pugmire there, trying to battle for position with Pippi. They say she hooked Pippi, trying to get into the box out position.
Rich fan base doesn't like that call. Coach Lundgren talking with the ref after he made it. That's the second foul against Braylon here in this first half.
And now a player who likes to play aggressive. Rebels going to take her out and sit with those 2 fouls here in the second quarter. The 6-point lead. Try to see if you can hold on to that going into the half with Pugmire on the bench.
That might be a huge break for the Tigers to try and get back into this one. All red. Pivots. Finds Joy. She picks up her dribble. She's met quickly by Argyle. This defense by the Rebels is suffocating. Oh, and it looks like Rhodes maybe tripped for a second, but a foul is going to be called against Weston.
That's her second foul now, too. So the fouls for the Rebels starting to pile up here with their stars.
Here's All Red up top at the logo. Finds Rhodes, far side. She drives. Left open for a moment, didn't see, instead Joy takes a three. Got it, bang!
That's Joy Gine's second Bryce Canyon City three-pointer, now leading the way with 8 points for the Tigers.
And there's another steal. Here comes Allred. She weaves her way all the way to the basket, and she's fouled on her shot attempt. She'll head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for 2. Tigers have a chance to cut it to 1.
And now this is the same way the first quarter started. The Tigers start on defense, get the steal, get out in transition, and right back at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Timeout called by Coach Lundgren. We will take it with him. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon Half Marathon on KSLSports.com.
If you like car shows, well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Panguitch City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Panguitch Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Panguitch City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better. So why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
Precision Tire Service is a new tire lube shop in Duchesne, Utah. Stop in and see what's new. Service with a smile. Congratulations, Tabiona Tigers, on a great season. Best of luck at state.
It's that time of year again where we're cheering on our hometown teams. The town of Randolph would like to wish the Rich Rebels good luck at the state tournament. Go Rebels!
Welcome back. Coming out of a Zions Bank timeout. For banking designed to help you score more, Zions Bank is for you. As we see the Tigers heading to the line after the foul by Brenley Hatch. 3 team fouls for both squads, and it sends Talia Allred to the free throw line.
And free throws always an important part of a basketball game, even more so when a state championship's on the line. So far, Tabiona been up to the task.
First one goes in at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Reminder, you can find them at 159 North Main in Panguitch. And she goes 2 for 2. Nice job that time from the sophomore. Lead is cut down to 1, and you have to wonder if this small comeback is because Pugmire's on the bench.
And it happened right when she picked up her second foul. Now the Rebels trying to keep that lead with Weston and Pugmire on the bench.
Here's Argyle, left side. Trying to find Hatch down low. Bobbled around. Somehow Paige Smith comes up with it. Now Jolly has it in the far side, but the shot clock's under 10. And a traveling violation is going to be called. Paige Smith gathered and walked.
And that's the 10th Rebel turnover here in this first half, but They turned the ball over 7 times in the first quarter, so only 3 here in the second, slowly improving, but a number that head coach Cody Lundgren will want to lower as the second half comes around.
Here's Rhodes, backing up Jolly, goes in the rim. Oh, how did she get that to go? Macy Rhodes now with 7.
I'm not even convinced Rhodes was looking at the basket when she threw that one up. Somehow got it to the rim and got the shooter's touch.
There she is with the steal on the other end. It's a 3-on-2. Pippi goes up, hard off the glass. Rebels somehow recollect. Tabiona has retaken the lead at 18-17. Paige Smith almost loses it. And 10-second call. It's going to be a turnover.
And this Tabiona defense is suffocating, especially with Molly Weston on the bench. We'll see how long the Rebels can keep her and Pugmire on the bench as Tabiona has swung all of the momentum back to black and purple.
Tiger fans on their feet. They're loving the defensive effort from their girls.
Tabiona fans in front of us here may have helped the officials count to 10 on that last possession.
Rhodes for 3. No. But she gets her own rebound, and she's fouled down low.
No shots, so it'll be on the ground, but now the 4th foul on Rich here in this second quarter. Free throws for the final minute 06, starting on the next Rebel foul.
So the foul will go against Cassandra Argyle. That will be her first. But as you just mentioned, 14 fouls now for Rich with 1 minute left. Allred looking to Rhodes down low. She's double-teamed. Somehow goes around it and then has a wide-open layup, but it goes too far off the glass. Smith moving quickly.
And the Rebels just need to slow down here, make the easy passes out of these traps, and you'll find the open teammates.
Jolly over to Smith, back to Kira. Ball's just going away around the perimeter. Shot clock nears 10. Argyle has it left side. Not a lot of movement right now. Cassandra trying to work her way around. They got to put up a shot. It's up. Off front iron. A fight for the board. And it's going to be off of the Rebels, heading back Tabby's way.
And that's great defense for Tabiona. Rich unable to swing the ball inside the three-point line for the entirety of it before they threw up a 3 at the end of the shot clock.
Tigers have a chance to hold here for the final say here in the first half. Rhodes, right side. Gonna dribble. Hand off Pippi. She loses it, though. Joy Giants recollects. Oh, throws up a 3 and banks it in off the glass! Oh, my goodness! As the buzzer sounds, Tabby with momentum, and they lead it by 4, 21-17. Wow, what a bank shot. And a reminder that was brought to you by State Bank of Southern Utah. Experience the difference of hometown banking. We got to fit that sponsor in with that shot.
You got to, and they get the bank open on a Saturday night when it's state championship day in March.
This is state championship basketball brought to you by the Garcane Propane on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com. Let's throw it down to Tyler Gibb with head coach Lundgren.
Both Pugmire and Weston both dealt with foul trouble there at the end of the half. How worried are you about that in the second half?
We just have to make adjustments and quit playing so close. We got to take a step off him.
Going forward in terms of taking care of the ball, what can you do to better take care of the ball in the second half?
Just control tempo and it'll help when we get Molly and Bray back out there.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
All right, so Tyler just met with Coach Lundgren as we get ready for the SUU halftime report. We'll be right back in a few seconds with that.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
Hello, everyone, and welcome out to the SUU halftime report. Nate Thatcher alongside Dallin Richards. And Dallin, we just saw a massive momentum swing in Tabby's way going into the break.
We did. It was all Braylon Pugmire in the second quarter for Rich. got out to a quick 7 points, got that second foul about halfway through the second quarter, sat on the bench the rest of the way, and from that moment on, it was all Tigers.
Yeah, leading the way for the Rebels, as you just mentioned, all 7 of her points coming in that second period. Meanwhile, on the other side for the Tigers, it's Joy Gines with 11 points, 2 Bryce Canyon City three-pointers in that second quarter, and that was the difference maker as they're up 4 at the break.
And she's hit 3 of them in the game for the Tigers as they went 3 of 7 in that first half. And that's really the biggest difference. When Tabiona can make those outside shots, it allows Macy Rose to get inside, as she did so effectively, getting 4 of her 7 points in the second quarter.
We heard Coach Lundgren talk with Tyler Gibb right before the break. He said they need to dictate the tempo better to not turn the ball over as much. What would you do if you're the Rebels so you make sure that you control the basketball as you try to get back into this one?
The biggest thing is just take a breath and calm down. When you're facing this full court trap, high pressure defense, it's easy to rush and get over it. But now if you slow it down, that's the easiest way to break that press.
Tabby leads at 21-17 at the break here in the state championship. This has been your SUU halftime report. SUU is where you soar. Check them out at suu.edu.
Mornings are busy. Breakfasts to make, lunches to pack, kids to get out the door. I didn't think I could add anything else to my plate. But my online business was growing, and I knew I needed the skills to take it further. That's when I found Southern Utah University. With the flexibility and support SUU offers, I can fit classes around my life, earning my degree while still being there for my family. Because at SUU, this is where I soar.
From humble beginnings to major discoveries in genetics, medicine, computer science, engineering, and every other corner of campus, it's been a remarkable 175 years, and we are still climbing.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete in a variety of events, from barrel racing, skeet shooting, basketball, track, arm wrestling, long-range rifle and pistol shooting, ultimate frisbee, horseshoes, swimming, and so much more. Find your event and register today at utahsummergames.org.
Windy Mesa Studios in Panguitch is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014. Mayor Scott Sabie, along with the town board and the elected officials of the city of Woodruff, want to wish the Rich Rebels good luck in sports, academics, and all they do in life. Good luck, Rebels.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Enhance your farm's productivity with Aero AG Solutions advanced spray drones. Aero AG specializes in custom aerial application of pesticides, herbicides, fertilizers, seed, and more. Call Logan Lefevre at 435-690-9819.
For over 60 years, Brown Brothers Construction has been building roads, moving dirt, and shaping the future of our communities. From highways to hometown streets, we take pride in a job well done, just like the incredible 1A athletes competing in the 2025 region and state tournaments. To all the hardworking athletes out there, your dedication, grit, and determination inspire us every day. Brown Brothers Construction is proud to support you. Best of luck, and keep shaping the road to victory.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit brycecanyoncityut.gov.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through.
Coach, Joy Gines and Macy Rhodes combined for 18 of your 21 points. What did you like from them in the first half?
Well, I like the idea of them. They're getting to the hole, and Joy's been shooting the ball pretty well right now. Macy's missed a couple pretty easy buckets, but I expect Coach Lundgren's going to try to crash that a little bit. So I feel like this second half, some of these other girls are going to be able to have to hit some big shots for us.
And then you made a big run at the end of the half. What did you see in those final few minutes that you liked?
Well, when Pugmire went out, we knew we had to take advantage a little bit of it. She had gotten foul trouble there. But I like the idea of our full court pressure. I feel like that's one of the things we're going to have to continue to do is put the heat on the front court.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
The iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing needs, contact Color Country Plumbing. Specializing in new construction, call today 435-231-3950. Wishing all of Region 20 success in the postseason.
Welcome back into the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. Nate Thatcher alongside Dallin Richards, Aiden Fort, and Ozzy. As we get ready for second half action, Tigers starting with the basketball.
And Coach Fabrizio talked about it coming out of the half, but he liked how aggressive they were getting to the basket, drawing those fouls. They got to the free throw line 9 times there in the first half, got a couple different Rebels in foul trouble.
And they do the same thing right there with Rhodes. She just can't finish. Here's Argyle. She crosses the timeline. Paige Smith over to Hatch. Out to Weston. Molly doubled for a moment. Smith open for 2. No good. Rhodes with the board. Here comes Macy. Taking the screen left. Picks up her dribble. She's met with 2 defenders. Somehow finds a way to go through, but because of that, she's traveling.
And just slid that pivot foot, trying to split the double team. Officials all over it there for just the 7th Tabiona turnover. Rich with 12 in the first half.
That's a hard move to do, but just like that, Rich turns it right back over with the same move.
And Pugmire there, this pressure defense for Tabiona putting a lot of issues in this Rebel offense. You see the 13th turnover there. Pugmire just not sure what she wants to do once she catches the ball.
Fabrizio also mentioning he was going to keep that full court defense up here in the second half. He liked how that worked for them as well. Oh, and a tight pass going down low, but it's picked off. Smith has it, and a foul's a travel's going to be called as she was on the floor. It's going to go right back to the Tabby Tigers.
And Smith there down on the floor when she got possession, can't stand back up with it. just trading turnovers here early in the third quarter.
And a beautiful out-of-bounds play designed for Macy Rhodes. She gets a wide-open layup on the right side. She's now up to 9 points in the game.
And that's all play design there. Out-of-bounds play. One of the Tigers' favorite plays there, getting Rhodes under the basket.
And the pass is out of bounds, but it's off the body of the defense, so it'll stay with the Rebels. Pugmire had a wide-open teammate on the left side. She just didn't see her.
And Rich offensively just a little out of sorts here that last half of the second quarter into the start of the third quarter now.
Here's Hatch up top. Looks like she's got a bandage wrapped around her right knee. And the ball is tipped up top, but Hatch recollects far side. Tough jumper, almost off the glass, but she recollects her own board. Here's Weston. Over to Argyle. Now in the corner with Smith. Ball just keeps finding its way around the perimeter.
And Pugmire's working her way around the free throw line. Finally gets the ball here.
She's picked up by 3 defenders. Someone's got to be open. Here's Weston. Pump fakes a 3. She's going to drive, kicks it out. Hatch, cross-court pass, Argyle. Back to Weston. Shot clock at 5. Something's got to go. Deep 3 up. No good. Pippi with the rebound.
And Cadence Pippi, only 1 point in that first half, but her impact on the defensive end has made the biggest difference for the Tigers. Lots of steals, lots of deflections, getting rebounds now as well.
Here's Peyton kicking it out to Joy. Now Macy has it. Rhodes is going to go. Picks up. Shot clock under 10. Joy at the free throw line. Down low to Pippi. Shot up. Rattles in. Lead now up to 8 for the Tabiona Tigers.
Tigers just being patient on offense, getting those easy looks.
Hatch, too strong with the layup. Ball is tipped out of bounds, though, so it'll stay here with the Rebels. So Hatch and Argyle will check out as Morse comes in. Looks to be alongside McKinnon as well. Far pass in the corner over to Molly. Somehow weaves her way past the defense, leaves the floater short, and a foul is going to be called down low on the floor.
As Smith went crashing down to the court, draws the foul. That'll go on Macy Rhodes. That's her second foul.
So Rich will get another go at this as we hit the under 5 mark here in the third. Down low, shot is up. Morse leaves it short as well. But once again, Tabby can't collect that defensive rebound. And now the Rebels, another opportunity on their side.
And a third look here, and the Rebels with the ball under their basket, see if they can't draw something up for Pugmire to get the inbound.
They do. She's got it. Jumper up and good. Gets it off the glass. Now she's got 9. A reminder that bank shot's brought to you by State Bank of Southern Utah.
And that's the last 9 points for Rich have come by way of Braylon Pugmire. Going back to the second quarter.
That cuts it back to a 2-possession game and a double dribble. And another turnover for Tabiona. So a little bit out of sorts here on the last defensive possession, and they're right on offense.
As Allred checks in for the Tigers, but Rich, again, slow start to the third quarter, settling down now about halfway through. Same thing we saw in the first quarter.
Here's Morse, picks up her dribble, finds Pugmire in the middle, hands it out to Weston. Smith gets a screen from Pugmire, kicks it out. Weston now has it, and almost picked off, but stepping out of bounds that time is Peyton Pippi. So Jolly will come back in as Paige Smith checks out. Shot clock doesn't reset, so it's at 14. And a timeout's going to be called. We'll take it with him. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by the Windy Mesa Studio on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today. Are you looking for ways to protect your agricultural-related investments from lack of precipitation and market downturns? We are the Ag Experts. Our team specializes in PRF insurance, LRP insurance, and ranch insurance. Give Chad a call today to learn how you can protect your calf check from the market downturns and your livestock range from drought. Don't get caught at the bottom of the cycles. Choose the experts. Choose us, your agriculture insurance specialists. Call Chad Lyman with Tyler Jeffs & Associates at 435-633-5981.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
Welcome back into the SVC. Coming out of the Zions Bank timeout for big time banking with a home team feel. Zions Bank is for you. And Dallin, we got some winners from our Fab Rats trivia.
Yeah, not only one or two winners, we've got four winners here as Justin Clyde, Brandon Ellis, Dolly DeFay, and Stacy Despain all had the correct answers. The last state championship for Tabiona was in 2007. For Rich, it was 2011. So make your way up to the broadcast booth here, and we can get you some Fab Rats merch.
Couple threes don't go for the Rebels. Weston collects, though, on a missed shot from the Tigers. Here's Jolly, and she picks up her dribble. Once again, it's the hesitation, not understanding what to do with the basketball.
Now, 15th turnover for Rich there. And again, it's the indecisiveness. Once you pick up your dribble, you have to know what you're doing against this Tigers defense, or they'll force a turnover more times than not.
Macy Rhodes brings it across half court. Looking to get a screen from Sanders. She does. Moving right. Going all the way to the cup. She's met by three defenders. Her shot off the side of the backboard. Instead, it's a three that's up and cashes in. Isabella Gines now with the Bryce Canyon City three-pointer.
The freshman has come up big all tournament long from the three-point line, doing it once again now here in the state championship.
It's a 9-point lead for Tabiona. Here's Jolly over to McKinnon. McKinnon's going to drive, puts up the floater, and nothing but net.
That's the first point since the first quarter for a Rebel not named Braylon Pugmire. See if that eases the load off Pugmire. Give her some more open looks here down low.
Here's Joy Gines up top. Hands it over to Isabella. Under 3 to go here in the third. Tabby leads at 28-21. Cross court, Macy Rhodes. Thought about a three, she's going to drive. Kicks it out. Here's Isabella going all the way to the cup and putting it up and in. A 5-2 run for Isabella Gines.
Yeah, and that drive was possible because she made the three-pointer on the possession before. Rebel defense crashed the three-point line as Pugmire gets a drive herself.
That looked so easy for Braylon. Where has that been this entire game? She has 4 now here in the third. Kick out. All red for 3. No. Here goes Weston. Under 2 to go now here in the third. Still a 7-point game as McKinnon has it. The Rock moving around outside. McKinnon's going to drive. Goes up with the right. Can't get it off the glass. Oh, a nice putback by Pugmire, but that one's too strong.
And Pugmire getting an offensive rebound, just couldn't get the finish. She was fading away from the basket there, about 12 feet away on the fadeaway. Tough shot to make.
Here's Allred. Cross dribble. Back over to Macy. She's going to drive. Oh, and a nice pass down low. Sanders finishes with ease.
And not sure how Macy Rhodes found her, but Sanders, right place there, down on the block as it forces a Rebel timeout.
Timeout called by Rich. We'll take it with him. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon Mule Days Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on KSLSports.com.
When it comes to traditions, at the top of the list has to be a stop at Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Penguich for a hot, juicy, chubby cheeseburger and an order of homemade onion rings. From the amazing crew at Henry's, they wish all teams success. It's time for championship basketball, and Lamb Excavating, located in Orderville, Utah, wishes all teams the best of luck in the postseason. Lamb Excavating can help you with all of your excavation needs, from gravel to chip seal or any other excavating. No job is too big or too small. Give Darwin and the boys a call, 425-648-2318. Now let's play some ball.
Welcome out of that Zions Bank timeout. For game-winning banking with a home team feel, Zions Bank is for you. So Rich, in a little bit of a struggle right now, as not a lot of people outside of Pugmire are able to find the bottom of the net on offense.
Yeah, just not in much of a rhythm.
And even Pugmire misses a wide-open shot close to the basket. Paige Smith with an offensive board. Weston, far side, over to Hatch. Here's Smith. Kicking it out. 15 on the shot clock. Smith in the corner, down low Weston. She's double-teamed. Tries to get out to Pugmire. Somehow finds it over there. She's fouled on her shot attempt. She'll head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for 2.
And just the second and third free throw attempts for Rich here today, all coming from Pugmire. We'll see what number they give it to. If it's Joy Gines, it is. That's her third foul. We talked about the foul trouble for the Rebels in the first half. That's a big one for the Tigers.
No fouls for Rich here in the third quarter as Pugmire gets the first of 2 to go. She's now up to 5 here in the quarter. Once again, she's been carrying this squad ever since the second quarter began.
And now just for the Rebels, it'll be who can come and help her for the remainder of this game as they look to make the comeback.
Here's a drive by Smith. Oh, a nice defense down low by Sanders. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball.
That'll stay here with the Rebels.
So Rich with another chance. Currently down by 8 with under 20 seconds to go here in the third. You'd have to think that a shot here would be huge to potentially cut it to a 2-possession game.
Have to find a way to get a good look here in these last 19 seconds. If you're the Rebels, try to get it back down to a 6 or even 5-point game here. The ball has to find number 22 in white first.
Shot is up and a foul against Rhodes. And I believe that will be her third as well.
That is Rhodes' third as well. And I say has to find 22 in white first, or you drop a beautiful out-of-bounds play that gets you right back to the free throw line with Hatch as she was open under the basket.
Brenly Hatch hasn't scored a bucket since the first quarter, but she rattles in the first of 2 free throws from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Misses the second. So it's still a 3-possession game at the moment. Coach Fabrizio calling. He wants one shot here, but we're at the under 10 mark. Here's Rhodes. Over to Allred. Drives baseline. She's cut off. Rhodes got to put up a shot and gets it to go at the buzzer again. Tabby cannot be beat when that red light goes off. They now lead it by 7 as Macy is now in double figures as we head into the fourth. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games on 1aball.com.
Unlock the potential of your land with Lutz Construction, specializing in excavation and landscape. We're your go-to contractor in Utah and Idaho. Whether it's laying a foundation, designing a rock wall, or snow removal, we've got you covered. Our skilled team ensures quality results for both residential and commercial projects. With Lutz Construction, your project isn't just another job, it's a blueprint for your dreams. Contact us today and let's start building your future. Check out our website at diglutzconstruction.com.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
We welcome you back into the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. Nate Thatcher alongside Dallin Richards, Aiden Fort, and Ozzy. Our stats man. Tigers with a 9-point lead with 8 minutes to go. They are so close to giving Coach Fabrizio his first state title ever in his 5th straight appearance.
And now it all comes down to these final 8 minutes. If you're the Tigers, you know the Rebels aren't going to lay down. They're going to try to claw their way back here. But if you're the Tigers, you need to keep that same intensity you played the first 24 minutes with.
Here's Rhodes. Weaving her way around the defense. Now hand off to Pippi. Shot clock under 15, now close to 10. Pippi in the far corner. Trying to get out of there. They got to put up a shot. Joy heaves it from deep. No good. Pugmire collects. Here's Smith on the right. Met with some defense, then kicks it back out. She has the ball again. Gets a screen left from Hatch. Molly up top with the ball. Back over to Argyle. Argyle's going to take a screen. High pass over to Molly. Down low. Beautiful play for Hatch. And it's an easy 2 on the right side.
That was a great pass, and now a steal by Pugmire.
And she gets it to go. What a sequence there for the Rebels. Lead cut down to 5. Taking a page out of the Tigers' book. Here's Pippi the other way. She puts up a shot. It's over. Pugmire's got it. Here comes Rich. And a beautiful pass to Hatch. Soars over. It's going to be off of the Tabbies' defense hands. It's going to stay here with the Rebels. They now have a chance to cut it to 3 or 2.
And Cadence Pippi once again coming back on defense for the Tigers. Gets her hand on that pass, or Hatch would have had another fast break layup.
Here's Argyle. Over to Molly. Down low, Hatch. Smith gets a screen. She'll take a mid-range jumper. No good. Lots of contact. Hatch somehow comes up with it. Wide open teammate on the other side is Smith. She's guarded closely now. Here's Pugmire in the middle. And it's stolen. Sanders has it.
That was a great play from Allred from behind to knock it out of Pugmire's hands.
No one guards the basketball, and Macy Rhodes just goes in for an easy floater. Timeout, Coach Fabrizio will take it with him. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Ruby's Inn on KSLSports.com.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah, the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, including arena events, all mule fun rodeo, and ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Dave Stamey and Bren Hill. The premier Chrome and the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
Welcome back in as we take a look at the State Bank play of the game. It's the bank shot as Tabby went into the half leading by 4 thanks to that massive shot by Joy Gines. State Bank of Southern Utah, where local decisions produce better results. Tabby able to bring the lead back up to 7, but the Rebels looking a bit better here on offense. Oh, and a foul's called here. It's going to go against Cadence Pippi.
Just her first foul, so Pippi's done a good job of this game. Playing aggressive defense, getting a lot of deflections. Just her first foul.
Molly's going to bring it across. Finds Hatch. Outside Argyle. She's going to drive. Oh, a tough underhand scoop shot, and she's fouled on that shot attempt, and she's pumped about it.
And right back to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. The Rebels doing a better job of drawing those Tabiona fouls here in the second half, and that's 4 fouls now against Joy Gines.
That is a huge foul call. You'd have to think that the Fabrizio wants to save her for the final few minutes as Argyle makes the first. So Isabella checks in for Joy as Cass has a chance to go 2 for 2. Oh, and it rattles in and out. Oh, but there's Pugmire with the putback. That's no good. Tabby with the rebound. Here's Rhodes up top. Tabby leads it by 6. Oh, and Macy might have gotten away with a carry right there.
Couldn't hit the shot either way, but the Rebels now chance to get it back with a one-possession game if they hit a 3 here.
Pugmire, deep 2. Splash. Now it's a 4-point game with 5 minutes to go. Rhodes loses it. Here's Braylon in the open court. She can cut it to 2. She can. She misses. It's going to be out of bounds off the Tigers. Braylon misses it in the open court.
And that was great recovery defense late to make that layup for Pugmire harder than she anticipated. The Rebels now have a chance to regroup, though, with the baseline out of bounds.
They find Argyle. It's a deep 2. She'll take it. Off for an iron. There's Pugmire. She'll go right up. And the foul! Braylon Pugmire making her presence known in the fourth.
Already 6 fourth-quarter points for Pugmire. None bigger than that, and one opportunity here. The strength to get that one up and over the rim through the contact.
So Sanders and Joy Gines will check back in as the star sophomore has a chance to cut it to 1. It's up, and it's short. Rebounds being fought for down low, and a foul's going to be called. It's going to go against the Rebels.
And they're getting Smith there with the push, trying to chase after that loose ball.
It'll be against Paige Smith, just her first foul of the game, and also the first team foul here in the fourth. Rhodes being heavily guarded, brings it across the timeline. Allred in the corner. Now back up top is Rhodes. Here's Macy, and it's an illegal screen up top by Sanders. Wow, that's a big call.
That's her third foul now as well. She just didn't quite get the feet set in time there on the screen.
For the first time since the second quarter, the Rebels have a chance to tie or take the lead. Here's Weston. Over to Hatch. Now with McKinnon. In the corner's Pugmire. She's going to drive baseline for the tie. And the foul! Braylon Pugmire is absolutely taking over this game. She has 8 now in the fourth quarter.
And she's doing it from different ways. Off the offensive glass, from the free throw line. And there you see driving and going through contact again. That's 4 on Sanders.
Now she gets the and one opportunity, and just like that, the Rebels have a 1-point lead. Here comes Tabby, moving across half court, and a blocking foul called against Molly Weston.
That's Weston's third foul. Only her first foul in the second half. She sat a good portion of that second quarter with 2.
Something to note regarding fouls. Rich already in the bonus with just under 4 minutes remaining. Here's Allred near side. Hand off to Rhodes. Tabby a little bit out of sorts. Allred near side once again, and another blocking foul against Molly Weston. Now that's her 4th foul with back-to-back called against her.
And Weston there just playing defense with her body rather than staying in position. The officials right there call the blocking foul. Now Weston heading to the bench. We'll see how long Coach Lundgren can afford to keep her there.
So 3:36 left in our game. It's a 1-point lead for Rich. High entry-level pass to Pippi. She's going to drive right side. Shot is up, no good. And that's going to be a travel violation as Hatch fell to the floor on the rebound.
Yeah, just difficult there for Hatch. Jumped up, got the rebound, but couldn't get her feet underneath her. A travel, turnover 17 for the Rebels.
Tigers with another opportunity to retake the lead. Here's Pippi in the corner. Down low, Sanders. To cutting Rhodes, but she loses the basketball in the paint. This looks to be a jump ball, and it's going to be heading the Rebels' way.
That was great team defense there for the Rebels. Everyone helping the helper, getting down, forcing Rhodes to lose the ball on the drive when it looked like she'd have an open lane for a layup. And just like we saw at the end of the first half when all of the momentum was with the Tigers on their run, it's all with the Rebels now here late in the game.
So here we go with a full court press brought by Tabby. They've been doing this almost the entire game. Nice movement as they bring it across half court. Here's McKinnon. In the corner to Argyle. Hatch now has it at the top of the key. Down low, Pugmire, stolen by Macy Rhodes. Timeout called by Fabrizio to avoid a potential turnover. We'll take it with him. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Color Country Plumbing on TeamHive.live.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Penguin City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Penguin Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Penguin City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
Precision Tire Service is a new tire lube shop in Duchesne, Utah. Stop in and see what's new. Service with a smile. Congratulations, Tabiona Tigers, on a great season. Best of luck at state.
It's that time of year again where we're cheering on our hometown teams. The town of Randolph would like to wish the Rich Rebels good luck at the state tournament. Go Rebels!
Welcome out of that Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you stay in the game no matter where you are, Zions Bank is for you. And Dallin, we were talking in the break, this has been all Rebels here in the fourth.
A 12-2 run over the first 5 minutes of this third quarter. And all of the momentum on the Rebel side. If you're Tabiona, have to find a way to get the ball with Macy Rhodes driving down the court.
9 of those 12 coming from Braylon Pugmire. Here's Tabby on the other end. Macy Rhodes thinking about a college three. Instead, she'll hand it off. Here's Rhodes, under 15. Gines thought about it. Now it's out to Pippi, and it's going to be out of bounds. Another turnover for Tabiona.
And this Rebels defense just forcing the issue here against Tabiona in the fourth quarter, forcing them to make decisions they don't necessarily want to make, and they're rushing the decisions at the same time.
Struggling to bring it across half court. Almost lost out of bounds. A wide open teammate was on the other side of the floor, but they couldn't find her. Here's Paige Smith driving, kicking out. It's Argyle. Up top to McKinnon. Picks up her dribble. Smith now has it. Argyle. Under 5 on the shot clock. Deep three. Rims out. Pippi with the board. Here comes Rhodes. Under 2 to go now in this game. State championship on the line. Pippi to the basket. And a foul on the floor. So 1 more to give. And then Tabiona will join Rich in the bonus.
That's the second on Smith, and just like that, Molly Weston coming back into the game with those 4 fouls for the Rebels. If you're Tabiona, you have to find a way to attack her on the drive.
So here we go. Oh, beautiful play for Gines in the 3. No good. Rebounds fought for. Somehow saved in by Pippi. A 3 is up. No good. It's a miss that time from Isabella.
And who else but Pugmire to get the ball for Rich on the defensive glass. That's now a double-double for Pugmire.
Braylon blocked down low. Hatch recollects with the board. McKinnon for 3. Oh, that one's out as well. Oh, my goodness. These shots are rimming in and out. A 1-point game with just over a minute to go. Rich leads. Here's Isabella. Back out to Macy. Fabrizio's going to call it. Macy driving with her left. Goes up and is fouled.
On the floor. So the basket won't count, but the Tigers now in the bonus. Macy Rhodes at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
With exactly 60 seconds to go, Macy Rhodes has a chance to put her team up 1. Nothing but net on the first one. Clutch move by the senior.
Rhodes has now scored all 3 points here in the fourth quarter for the Tigers. None bigger than that last one to tie it back up.
Got them both. Tigers retake the lead. Timeout on the floor. Oh, no. Just a reset. Here we go. Excuse me. Tempo's just too much for me. 38-37. Here we go. 60 seconds to determine a state champion. Paige Smith has picked up her dribble. She's got to get it out. Timeout called by Coach Lundgren. We'll take it with him. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Chicken Lights and Chrome Truck Show in Panguitch on KSLSports.com.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
Welcome out of that Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you power forward, Zions Bank is for you. 53.3 seconds left on the clock. Tabiona leads it by 1. Coach Jake Fabrizio looking for his first ever state championship in his 5th straight appearance. Here come the Rebels. They stormed all the way back here in the 4th. Here's Smith, far side. Over to McKinnon. Back to Smith. She's going to drive. Down low, Hatch. Bucket's good. Rich leads. Shot clock turned off. All the marbles right here. And a timeout called by Fabrizio. We'll stay right here because this moment is so tense. We got to talk this through. 22.3 seconds on the clock. Dallin, if you're Tabiona, what kind of shot are you looking for right here?
Anything Macy Rhodes gives you. Leave it as simple as that. You put it in your senior's hand. She's been in this game now 4 times. She wants this win. And you put it in her hands. Let her make the play, driving to the basket.
As mentioned in our Fab Rats trivia question today, both of these teams haven't had a state championship at least within the last 14 years. The last time the Rebels won it was 2011, and for the Tigers, 2007. But something that just tugs at the heartstrings. Jake Fabrizio, 4 straight championships. He's 0-4 in that game. Lost last year to Panguitch in pretty blowout fashion. His girls showed up today no matter what, but you have to think he really wants this one today.
Yeah, and you think about all of the seniors for the Tigers as well that have been on 4 championship game losses, or 3 rather, sorry. Don't want to make it that 4th one. Come away with that 1 win, and it can take all of the pain of 3 losses away.
You'd have to think that with 5 team fouls on both sides, Tabby with the ball, you could attack and try and get some contact to head to the free throw line for 2.
And their best offense has been with Macy Rhodes driving to the hoop, regardless of if she's taken the shot or kicked it out for a 3. Imagine that will be the case here.
Everyone in the building on their feet. Pippi's got it. She's going to drive. Jump shots up. It's wild. Weston collects. She's got to be fouled, and she is. And now these 2 free throws will be huge with 9.5 seconds to go. Even if Molly makes both, it's still going to be a 1-possession game. So Allred picks up her second. That was a huge miss from Tabby. Here's the first from the sophomore. Got it. Her first points since the first quarter.
None bigger than that free throw there. A chance to make this a 3-point game with a make.
So here we go. Weston to make it 3. Rattles out. Ball's tipped around. Here comes Tabby. Timeout called by Fabrizio. And why wouldn't you want to call it? So 6.9 seconds left. Again, Tigers with a chance to tie or win. Under 7.
Yeah, and just need to find a way. Get the ball into Macy Rhodes' hands. Try to get her downhill. Whether or not you want to go for the tie or the win starts with number 11, and then she can kick out to either Gines if they're open on the perimeter.
So here we go. 7 seconds to decide it all. Rebels, a fantastic fourth quarter, as we mentioned, led by Pugmire in this comeback. And everyone is here standing.
We're standing.
We're standing. How can you not? This is what high school basketball is all about. Moments like this. Can someone step up and get claim of a trophy for their program? Here we go to Rhodes. She's got to put up a shot for the win. Oh, it's no good. And Rich Rebels are your 2025 1A state champions. An entertaining thriller to the end. And a heartbreaking finish, once again, for Fabrizio and the Tigers. A run that keeps stopping in second place. What? 40-38, our final score.
What a comeback for the Rebels. Braylon Pugmire becoming a hometown hero for the Rich Rebels with that fourth quarter performance.
And they celebrate in the left baseline. It's amazing to see the Rebels win their first state championship in 14 years. And in just a few minutes, they'll have a chance to win back-to-back state championships with their boys team.
Representing the Utah High School Activities Association, Assistant Director Brandon Jackson, Assistant Director Chris Shipman, representing the USSA Executive Committee.
And as we wait for the trophies to be presented, let's take you into the Ruby's Inn post-game report. Ruby's Inn hosting visitors to Bryce Canyon for over 100 years. What a game we just saw, and a comeback, as Dallin mentioned, in the fourth quarter. Braylon Pugmire, 21 points in the game. 9 of those 21 came in the last period when they needed it most. As you see Tabiona take their second place trophy for the 5th year in a row. Tigers seemed like they were on a hot start at the beginning. Momentum was on their side in the buzzer beater in the second and third quarters, but Rich pulls it away. This has been the Ruby's Inn post-game report. Ruby's Inn, your gateway to Bryce Canyon National Park. And as we just mentioned, Braylon Pugmire is the player of the game, which is brought to you by Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games. What a performance the star sophomore put up to give the Rebels their state championship. Hoops are down. They're ready to cut some nets. And here come the fans. What a season for the girls in white and blue. And again, a fantastic season coming up just short for the Tabiona Tigers. As mentioned at the end of the fourth quarter, they were here last year against Panguitch where it was not a close game. This year they put up a valiant effort. It was a back and forth game the whole way through. But the Rebels, led by their star in Braylon Pugmire, get the job done. We welcome you into the SUU Championship celebration. This championship celebration coverage and the following interviews are brought to you by SUU. This is where you soar. Check them out at suu.edu. We have Tyler Gibb as well as Dallin Richards down on the floor. In a couple of minutes, we'll begin some interviews with the coaches and players of the championship winning team. This game shows you exactly how sports is. Absolutely thrilling, amazing on one end to win your first state championship in over 14 years. And on the other hand, continual heartbreak after amazing season for Coach Fabrizio and his girls. One has to hope that he can earn that state championship sometime in his career. He's deserved it. He's been here many, many times. And a lot of Tabby fans here today thought today would be the day. As I mentioned in pregame, talking with Coach Fabrizio, he always had that mentality. Why wouldn't you, as a head coach, to think that this year would be your year? And again, the girls in purple just come up short. But such a valiant effort, and what a wonderful season again. They finish at 21-6. But how about them Rebels? As you see smiling faces all around. We've got Tyler Gibb on the floor with the star, Braylon Pugmire. A reminder that this following interview is brought to you by SUU, people-centric, purpose-driven, place-empowered. Tyler?
Braylon, congratulations. You had 21 points. 9 of those were in the fourth quarter. As a sophomore, what gives you the nerves to go out there and take over a game like that?
I just love basketball so much, and I love playing it with my team, and it just makes me happy to go and work hard and earn something like that.
Down by 9 points going into the fourth quarter, what was the mindset of the team and in the huddle?
That we wanted it more than them, and that we had to work harder, so we had to go and get it for ourselves.
Finally, what does it mean to just win a championship with your team? How does that feel?
It feels so amazing. This year's been really hard, but we've worked really hard, and we've came together as a team to earn this together.
Well, congratulations, Braylon. Awesome performance. Go celebrate with your team.
Thank you.
SUU free health clinic and counseling and AMP mental health resources. We got Dallin down on the floor with Molly Weston.
Hey guys, here with Molly Weston. First of all, how does it feel to be a state champion?
It feels so good. I've dreamt of it since I was little.
You had 2 big three-pointers in the first quarter. Was that more nerve-wracking, that first 3, or the free throws down the stretch?
The free throws.
What was going through your head during that time at the free throw line?
That I shot so many and that I got to make this.
Well, congratulations on the big win. Go ahead and celebrate with your team.
Thank you.
SUU, 89% job placement within 6 months of graduating. Still more interviews to come with the winning champion, Rich Rebels. We saw Tyler Gibb with the star sophomore Braylon Pugmire and Dallin Richards with Molly Weston, who hit some big shots, including some free throws at the end. Tyler Gibb about to speak with Paige Smith down on the floor. Let's hand it back down to Tyler.
Paige, you finished with 7 points, and your team made a rally late in the fourth quarter. What were the emotions like during those final 8 minutes as you were coming back?
I know it was like it was scary, but I knew we could do it. Like, we've done a bunch of situations in practice, and we worked hard for this, so I know, like, it's like we've been working for it. We've put, like, Molly making those foul shots at the end. We did that in practice. Like, it was just practice coming out in a game.
Well, now that the comeback is complete and you are officially a champion, how does that feel now that the game's over and you can just celebrate?
It feels really good. After 4 days, you get a little sore, so it's good. It feels really good to be able to just be excited about it.
Well, congratulations. Get some rest this weekend and enjoy your celebration with your team.
Okay, now let's hand it down to Dallin, who's with Coach Lundgren.
Coach, congrats on the state championship. What was the message going into the fourth quarter down by 9?
You know, we just had a lot of ground to make up, and I told the girls that time was to go now. So we just started putting that press on them. We used that press all year long. Tabby's got some great ball handlers. We didn't want to get in foul trouble early, especially with our fouls already. So we waited to use it till then. And then, Braylon Pugmire stepped up and hit some huge shots for us. And the girls just kept playing and kept defending and kept flying around. And they just kept playing for each other.
And Braylon Pugmire, 9 points in the fourth quarter to lead that comeback. What does that say about the type of player she is?
Man, she just loves this game and loves her team. And she'd do anything for these girls.
Congrats on the big win, Coach. Go ahead and celebrate with your team.
Thank you.
SUU average class size of 21 people with free career center, writing center, and tutoring center, plus dozens of peer mentors that help first and second year college students be successful. Dallin Richards just finishing up an interview with head coach Cody Lundgren, who just won his first state championship with his Lady Rich Rebels. Still more interviews to come down low on this SUU championship celebration. As Rich cutting down the nets, solidifying history in the Sevier Valley Center. And the net's completely cut down, and now they're just handing out strands to different players. And those are little mementos you can just take with you after this game ends. Something to remember that you were always a champion. As we see Jolly handing out that netting, wrapping it around that state championship trophy right behind the backboard. A reminder, we've got some more interviews here at the SUU championship celebration. A lot more players here to come.
What's that, David? Oh, my word. I looked at the wrong. No. I'm looking at the wrong one.
Tyler Gibb down on the floor. We've got a lot of Rebels ready to talk with Tyler. What do you got for us down there?
I'm here with 3 rich seniors, Brenly Hatch, Cass Argyle, and Kira Jolly. It was a tight one down the stretch. I'm sure the emotions were high. What was it like during that fourth quarter?
I think it was really nerve-wracking. We just tried to keep ourselves calm, our teammates calm. We didn't want to lose the ball, but it was really fun. It was great.
And then your final game to go out on top, just how does that feel to know that you kind of made it to the top of the mountain at the end?
So rewarding and so exciting. All the blood, sweat, and tears went to this big finale, and so it made it worth it. Even when we kept thinking it was hard, but it was worth it in the end.
And Kira, what are you going to remember most about this team when you look back on this year?
Probably all the teammates and how well we got along in our chemistry together. It was a super fun year.
Well, congratulations to the 3 of you. We'll let you get back to the rest of the celebration.
Thank you.
That was Tyler Gibb with Brenly Hatch, Cass Argyle, and Kira Jolly. A reminder, SUU has 15,000 plus total enrollment, 150 plus undergraduate and bachelor programs, 32 plus graduate and certificate programs, and 1 doctorate. 35.5% of students study solely online, 24% first-generation college students, at Southern Utah University. Timer counting down until we get ready actually for the next state championship game in a state championship rematch on the boys' side between Panguitch and Rich, but still more celebration to come here with SUU.
Imagine a cool winter sunrise with the sun.
And with that will wrap up the SUU Championship celebration brought to you by SUU. This is where you soar. Check them out at suu.edu. Coming up next, it's the boys' version of the state basketball championship between the Panguitch Bobcats and the Rich Rebels. For Aiden Fort, Dallin Richards, Ozzie, Dallin Richards, and Tyler Gibb, I'm Nate Thatcher, and we'll see you for the next game.
Imagine a cool winter sunrise with the sound of skates gliding across smooth ice, adding to the soundtrack of winter in Bryce. With the unveiling of the Bryce Canyon Ice Ribbon. The Ice Ribbon offers a meandering path with music echoing through the pines. Ruby's Inn provides crowd-pleasing activities that include ice skating, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing, with equipment rentals on site. Book now at rubysinn.com.
Enhance your farm's productivity with Aero AG Solutions advanced spray drones. Aero